Woke up this morning in Placerville, getting ready to go to an estate sale. Grabbed a quick sandwich and an energy drink, and then I knocked some shit over. Gonna take the 49. Here we're about to pass through Coloma and the Lotus River, which is where the gold rush first started. I believe the first nugget was found in this valley. But Grandma and I were on a time crunch to get to this estate sale out here in Foresthill today. Coloma Club Cafe and Saloon. This place is definitely a whitewater rafting hub. A lot of people come down to the American River and float. There were a ton of people out there today. This is the tallest bridge in California, and I've never been on it, so we're gonna make a point to hit that today. But first we gotta get over to Foresthill and check out this estate sale. Here we are pulling up in the Foresthill neighborhood, and the lady that we're doing the estate sale for today is downsizing. She's been living in this home for several years but wants to move a little bit closer to family and to conveniences because this is pretty far out here. So we get right to work, pricing everything, staging. The house was really set up beautifully and everything was pretty clean. And because she was taking most of her stuff with her, there's not a lot of clutter. So we were able to get in and out pretty quickly here. I took pictures of all the furniture, got measurements and brand information. We did a little bit of research on what the pricing is and what we think we can get in this area for a quick 2-day sale. Had to take a moment for this bench. Really like the cabin style. And the sweet pupper checking in on everybody. Some really pretty china. Okay. And her daughter were here and they were so helpful, just making sure that our job was as easy as possible. And here's the garage. A lot of the stuff we taped off because she's going to be taking with her to her new space, but we have a nice pile of things here to get sorted. Outdoor barbecue pit all built in with the wraparound deck. And here's the after of the garage. We got things up on tables and priced and ready to go. So we were over pretty quick. We decided to hit the tallest bridge. Maybe at the end. Jump off this. So we decided to pull over. And I started to kind of walk down here underneath the bridge just to check it out. But really I wanted to see the view, so I decided to walk on out, and there was this cool little note here. And I still could not see the river. So I kept walking, and look at this little sliver. Then we got back in the car to head to Sacramento for another preview of another house that wants to have a sale. And boom. And then when you walk in, It looked like this place had been ransacked, to be quite honest. There was just stuff thrown everywhere, doors open, there was broken glass. Not sure what happened here. I don't have any details on the story of the person, but at this point in time, it's just a preview. And while there is a lot of good furniture in here, this is going to take probably a full week to really set up and start with a dump load of trash to get rid of. The first thing I like to look for when I come into a sale like this is to see the furniture, what condition it is in, and sort of do a running total in my head of how much labor I'm going to be putting in for the week, and if the furniture and all of the little items could equate to covering that cost. And so far there are some really beautiful pieces in here. I think they're just hidden by all the clutter. So we're gonna go ahead and give him a call, let him know that there's gonna be some extra work involved in this, which I'm sure he is already aware of. And we'll go ahead and schedule a week to come down and get this set up for him. At this point I was getting a little bit eerie of a vibe, so I'm not familiar with this neighborhood. So we decided to shut off all the lights and get on out of there. Got the place all locked up. Then it's time to head on over to Family Promise. Had a little spanakopita lunch break. Some turkeys out the window, and I spent a couple hours posting furniture online. And that was my day. A little peek of Sacramento. Bye-bye.